be doing a presentation with Darlisa and and those folks on the building better business. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk about web development and making a website for your business, that type of thing. So I'm looking forward to it.
That is really, really good. So great. So I'm pulling up the document here.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah,
can you still hear me?
you can. I can hear you. And if you want to put it in the chat, I could probably bring it up that way too.
Oh,
And,
okay, okay. All right, hold on one second.
yeah.
All right, and you're going to when you get this
Mm,
scroll to page 30.
okay.
Hold on. There you go.
So I see that. And
And if anybody listening has any questions, they can go ahead and type in the chat, and Dr. T can look at those and make sure that we answer those questions.
yeah, let's see here. Oh, okay. See, I'm clicking to see all the slides. There we are. All right, so I will go ahead and share. Let me look at this overall element, then we'll get right to your presentation as well. I'll
Hmm.
kind of recap some of the major themes that we discussed. Let's see here. So let me share. Basically, we're looking at a recruit plan based on our three-tiered approach to the last meeting. We found that the marketing internship program and Toronet can work close together,
Hmm.
path of least resistance, as we talked about in the text, by opening up the internship program to any TCC student. And so you just kind of let your team manage the recruiting and the links and the application process. You just kind of work, but we just kind of help you fill that pool of TCC students. And what
Right.
I intend to do is share that link within my department, within our campus, with district colleagues. We have a computer science, what we call academic curriculum team, share that with all those computer science folks, marketing folks throughout the district, the business colleagues, and say
Hmm.
it's a neat opportunity to apply. And the ultimate goal would be to recruit from that list of students to become Toronet officers ultimately. And so,
Yeah.
and then of course anybody, even if they're not a Toronet officer or a Toronet member, can attend the workshops that we intend to put on in a dual basis. And so I
Hmm.
think that's kind of like the overall plan, if you will. Does that kind of make sense in terms of our direction? What
You
are you?
mean me or them?
You it's just us on right now. Just me, you, and Taylor.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And there's on my end, there's more, a little bit more to it.
Hmm.
But as far as what you all will be doing, yeah, that's pretty much it.
You got it. And is there a link, and maybe you can share to me an email or chat, a link directly to the application on your website, or
Mm-hmm.
where do we want to send the students when we send this out to district colleagues? If you'll provide.
Yeah, I will go right in and add that.
Okay.
One second. Are you able to get that slide up?
I am, and I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna share, and it looks like it's a live Canva, so I
Mm-hmm.
think when I share, we'll be able to see everything. But let's see
Okay.
if it didn't get in my way. All right, so yes.
And this is the link I just sent you for
Uh-huh.
the website.
Got it. And so I don't know if you can see on screen, I have the
I
slide.
can't. I
Uh,
can't see.
oh, you can't see anything. So yeah,
Uh,
so I have the slides open, and I think for the video recording they'll be able to see it.
okay. Are they able to see me too? Because I can't see anything. Everything is black on my side.
Yeah, we only just see your initials. Yeah, we don't see
Oh,
you.
really?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm
That's
clicking the camera to turn it back on, but it's not letting me.
yeah. Your teams is kind of that way. It's not the easiest I have to work with. So Hamid, I think you've joined us. Hamid has joined us, I think.
Yeah, it
Yes,
looks like Snow
yeah, my mic is
Taylor.
muted, yes.
Okay. And the boat, I couldn't quite make that out. What'd you say?
Yeah, it looks like and Snow Taylor. Taylor
Yes.
Snow.
Yes,
right.
so she's my Erica. She's my Erica.
Oh yeah.
So, and so very good. All right. Well, let me
So
share.
I just changed LeBeau to an attendee. I don't know if that changes anything.
Okay, see if that lets you turn on your camera, being an attendee. And
And
She's muted.
I'm clicking it,
Okay.
and it won't let my
And then
camera.
there's also an option to make a presenter.
yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Make presenter, and then see if that gives her more power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did that. I don't know if it will do anything.
Hmm.
It says you at the top. It says you are a presenter now.
Yeah.
How about I go out and I'm gonna come right back in. I'll come back out.
Sounds good. Yeah, they've asked me. You said, "What are you gonna use Teams to teach?" No, not with all these technical difficulties with this tool. Let's see. We have you as guest. All right, and I wonder if it kept those settings about presenter.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. But
Okay.
it's still keeping me
Hmm.
it's still keeping me like this. But it's fine. I'll just start. And if you guys can see the slide, that's great
Okay.
on your end.
I think can y'all see those this TCCTR organizing committee? I'm on that slide. Can you see that, Hamid and Taylor?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So,
Okay.
LeBeau,
All
would
right.
you we have your voice, and I'll be
All right.
your
Give
advancer.
me my eyes. Okay. All right. That's fine.
Uh,
All right. So if you go to the next slide, we have 400 marketing students at TCC Trinity River. And so what we would like to do is make those students aware of the program. And so once we have all of the details on, a start date, times, and all of those things, then we can start marketing towards those students. Um, that's going to A lot of that is going to fall to Dr.T, but I'm going to provide him with all of the infrastructure and the marketing materials for that. And but besides that, we'll also do our whatever we can do on our end, and we'll go into a little bit more detail. So on the next slide, it says powered by LL. So Dr. T, as he mentioned, the path of least resistance is to come in through Toronet. And I think that's the path of least resistance when it comes to any school. And just so you guys know, my vision for what we're trying to do is not just confined to TCC Trinity River. This is the first campus, but we plan to scale throughout North Central Texas
mm,
and infiltrate a lot of the schools, especially the ones that I have many of my consultants coming out of. And we scout at UTD, TCU, and UTA, just to name a few that are here in North Central Texas. This will be the pioneer program where we're going to learn, collect a lot of data, fine tune it, and then once we get it to a point where we really have things systemized and automated, we can start with another campus, possibly another TCC campus, or just going to another school altogether, but continuing this program. And when we do that, we'll be also going in the same way we went this way. Instead of starting a brand new organization, we can help an organization that already exists, that has goals and objectives that align with ours,
mhm.
and we can help to support them at the same time doing what we do. And so we are strategizing our marketing campaign for our organization at TCC, right? But we're going to be providing all types of opportunities, especially externships, opportunities when it comes to the students that'll be enrolled in this program.
LeBeau, can that 400 number kind of surprised me. Do you think that's a district number? Because I don't know if we have 400 active.
I was wondering if that was a district number too.
Yes, it must be, because I would love that, because we would have overflow in sections, but we've had a little bit of trouble making our sections lately. But many of the students, though, in the business program will start at TCC, get that business core, and then transfer to a university. So that our enrollment numbers don't necessarily indicate, how many students we have overall. But I'm gonna look that up and see if we can run the stats. But it most likely is a district number with the 400. But that's good, because I know all the business chair colleagues in addition to computer science, so we can help you recruit in that regard.
Right, absolutely. So I think that, if we market ourselves really hard, especially to that core group, but not just limiting ourselves to that, we could end up with a very decent size core group of participants. How active they will be, that's another question, but that's also depending upon the leadership, and so that's something we're going to work on. So what will we be talking about during these meetings, or these meetings that we have? We're going to be talking about the latest marketing technology. This is what our content is going to be based on. Whatever is the latest marketing tools that are out there, how to topical, do-it-yourself educational series, similar to what Dr.T is doing at the Central Texas Entrepreneurs Education Center. Data-driven marketing, teaching entrepreneurs how to use data, how to create the data, and how to use it to make informed decisions. And then also whatever resources that are available out there, low to no cost. And so we're going to be jam-packing a lot of great, impactful information for the attendees. So the meetings are going to be comprised of teaching, Q&A, presenting, and connecting. And we want to make sure that we have time for each one of these segments, because as I've learned with networking events and being a part of other organizing committees that have similar types of meetings, each one of these aspects is very, very critical. You cannot leave the connecting or the networking part out of it, because people will feel like, wow, I really came here to meet other people and they didn't give me a chance to. They don't like that. But also giving the presenting will be on the behalf of either the attendees and also the students, because I want to give the students the ability to teach as well, especially those who want to develop their skills in presenting, and the Q&A and all of that. So I think it's going to be really well-rounded if we include all of those aspects. So going to the next one. So the students will receive us, and when I say us, I mean my team, and also leaders that are members, as far as the marketing students and technology students. Some of those who are a little bit ahead, but mostly the mentorship is going to be coming from myself, Dr. T, and those who are, beyond 2-year degree. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then for the entrepreneurs, for the first semester, I want to allow them to schedule, once they become members, it's a free membership, they sign up. I want them to be able to have access to a 30-minute consult with students. And I'm not talking about with the students at TCC, but with my students as a free consult, but then allowing those TCC students to come in and listen. And that's where the externship aspect comes in, right? For instance, whenever I'm doing consults, a lot of times I will allow my interns to listen so that they can learn how to consult, and they're able to ask questions and all of that, and it's just a learning experience from them. And as marketing professionals, they definitely need to hone in that aspect. All right, for the next slide, we have the roles that we'll need. So we'll need a lead or a host or a main speaker. That could be myself, Dr. T. We can do that interchangeably, and it can also extend to others. A recruiter, someone who's tasked with seeking entrepreneurs and students to invite to the program. A promoter, someone who's basically the social media manager and business development person behind this. And then also a moderator, someone who's going to be monitoring the chat boxes, making sure people are muted, welcoming people in from the waiting room, tracking insights. Well, that's usually going to be a two-man team. Answering questions in the chat box, because the person that's presenting will not be able to do all of that at once. So we'll have two people assigned to that. And then many times they'll have scripted answers, but to reply back to questions being answered and asked in the chat box. But at the same time, we want to be tracking insights, because as it stands right now, there's no real analytics that Zoom provides for these virtual meetings, but we want to measure the success of it and make sure that we're paying attention to what's happening. And so we have our own way to track custom analytics that, custom insights that are important to us, so that we can use later to improve the meetings, but then also show our progress. The next,
You piqued my interest. Are you evaluating the transcript data from Zoom, or there's some special tools that you use for that analysis?
Completely custom, our own Excel sheet. We're measuring certain things that we care about, what types of questions they're asking, when are people leaving, when are they mostly engaged, when do they stop engaging, different things like that.
Interesting. All right, next slide. All right, there we go.
Next slide is, so the plan is to infiltrate, strategically identifying and infiltrating target-rich environments where TC students and entrepreneurs meet. So we are going to be targeting places like 1 Million Cups, and other student organizations, and all of those things, networking events to spread the word. We're going to do podcasts, videos, and just get in on other people's meetings and make sure that we're there telling everybody. We're going to be redirecting by offering these meeting options on top of each service. Oh, that's something else. When we have our own clients, we're also going to be redirecting them to this as well, so that they can continue to have supplemental services free of cost to them, just as an added value. So we will also be promoting this to our customers and staying connected. So the attendees receive special offers and receive monthly upsells. So if they're involved in this and they want marketing from the people that is involved, member, they'll get special discounts or a special offer just for being involved with this program. All right, next slide. So this is more than just a student club. This meeting will allow marketing students to learn skills they haven't in school, earn money as a marketing consultant, build relationships with small business owners, build their resumes with relevant experience, Entrepreneurs learn new marketing skills and find affordable marketing support. So it's a win-win situation. And on the next and final slide, the plan of action is to create the social media presence around this event, well, this organization online, create ads targeting those specific demographics, and then launch the program and track the insights, staying consistent, predictable, and planning ahead while tracking the metrics. All right. So that's all I have on that. Does anybody have any questions so far or comments?
We had someone join us by phone. I was going to see who that was, but I'm not sure who it was. Maybe Janine. It looks like Janine has joined us.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, me. I'm so sorry. I had a bit of a urgent matter and I lost track of time. I'm so sorry.
No worries. I recorded a big portion of it as well. But the key is where do we go from here? And so I like the plan. I like the partnership. So Janine, Hamid, thoughts on how we can help? Really, the TCC role, as I see it, is to really recruit, bring the TCC students into the fold of the application process, let LeBeau and her team do their thing, and then really kind of partner to help Toronet grow, if you will. A win-win situation. And I love the real world experience students get from this program as well. But your thoughts, Janine and Hamid? Go ahead, Hamid.
I'll let Hamid go first because I'm late.
No. Go ahead, Hamid.
Oh, I don't have any questions.
Okay. I have something, Dr. T.
Yes.
So since we're coming to an end, we're almost through with this semester. What I was thinking is that we can plan out all the logistics of it and nail that down. We can do some practice runs, but in the meantime, be promoting it and creating that online presence. Like I said, I need to create some pages for this. I can design the ads, but then we can start it next semester. In this whole semester, we can just be preparing.
Absolutely, I'm okay with that. And Hamid is my business coordinator. I'm gonna make him our main TCC point of contact, and I'm gonna be kind of his backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And so make sure, Hamid, that you share with LeBeau your contact information. Maybe you can even put it in chat or email her directly. Your email address, phone number she can reach you at, these type of things, so that we can contact. And but absolutely, I like that plan. We kind of just get the logistics together and really plan on for spring launch. That's always a good thing.
So what I'm going to do is, I think that it should be like Toronet, right? When I say like promote it, I'm not thinking of, oh, this is a LeBeau Labs thing. I'm looking at promoting it as Toronet, powered by LeBeau Labs.
Yep, there we go. Janine, yeah, that's a perfect segue to you. What are your thoughts? Toronet powered by LeBeau Labs.
That sounds good. I had a question. I'm so sorry. I missed your presentation or your second one. I had some follow-up questions about if I find students who are interested, reaching out through Toronet and other avenues, who do they contact to find out what skills they need and what are their steps?
So there's on the website, there's a page, and they go to that, and they I'm going to put a form on that specifically for that, but they can go to admin@lebeauproductions.com because that will go to one of my assistants, and then they'll talk to me. I'm going to automate that, so I'm going to make sure that it's on the page. That way they'll know right away. But the only requirement is that they are a TCC student, really, because this program is about development and helping them to understand, is this really an avenue that I would like to go into, and what will it really be like? And having that externship aspect to it lets them get insight to the realities of what it means to be a marketer on a daily basis. It's not something they have to commit to. For instance, I was in a program called WinR. I don't know if y'all remember that. That was a long time ago. And one of the projects we had to do was a job shadow. And all we had to do was get on the phone with someone who already was what we said we wanted to be. And so the externship opportunity would be them getting on the consoles and just seeing what it's like, and can I really do this, or oh, this is what consoles are like, things of that nature. Outside of just coming to the meetings, they'll have opportunities to really get in front of business owners. I over answered your question.
No, that was perfect. No. You put it in perspective and context. You didn't. Oh, trust me, you didn't. That was perfect.
Okay. All right. What you said, you had something else too.
Well, no, I just kind of wanted to figure out what the channel was, what type of qualifications.
Yeah.
A lot of times the students will talk us out of, or talk me out of thinking that they're useful. They'll just say, oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. So I'm just like, okay, what do they need to know? So.
Yes. I mean, I would just let them know that there's no commitment. If they want to gain insight to what marketers really do and just kind of be a fly on the wall and watch and ask questions if they like to, or if they just want more experiences, real experiences with marketing professionals and business owners, just so that, but they can do as much as they want to. This is just an open door. The people in my program, they have the opportunity to earn money or not. They have the opportunity to be on consoles, meet with business owners or not. Many people choose not to go that far, but the ones who have, I'm telling you, they're making business deals. They're creating their own relationships through the people I connect them with, so they can go as far as they want to go. It just depends on them.
Thank you.
We academics talk always about the theory of internships and externships, but we don't really do practical, hands-on. Get dirt and get it done. What I like about this, we're actually doing it. We're on the front lines. We're trying to bring students together, connect them to employers, giving them real-world experience while they're TCC students, and that's priceless. And so that's why I'm very excited about this partnership.
Yeah. We can give them a steady flow of people, so that they can get practice. A lot of these people are in the enterprise and idea phase, and they just want to get to brainstorm it and see what another person who's more marketing, knowledgeable in marketing has to say, and what their thoughts are. And so it's just more of just having a conversation, and if they can get comfortable with that, they'll go far in this.
All right, excellent. And so next steps, talking about really use fall to plan, right?
Fall to plan logistics. So we just need to look at what next semester looks like. When should we be having our first meetings? What time should they be held? I mean, really seeing if we'll be even in a position to have it semi on campus or not, if it's going to be all virtual.
Yeah, it'll be all virtual for spring too.
For real? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'll tell y'all a funny story real quick. I have a meeting tomorrow. It's with my students at Eastern Hills High School, and the counselors and teachers were meeting, and I'm going to do a presentation and all that. And they mentioned, well, I see you in person tomorrow, Dr. T. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. Well, I'm going virtual. You better Zoom me in. I'm not. Until we get a vaccine, Dr. T is going to be right here in the comfort of his own home,
We were just talking about that with 1 Million Cups too. Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. I even have had to have a conversation with my mom and dad about Thanksgiving, and so I told them I love y'all too much to expose y'all to this crazy disease. I said, let's just have I called it a FaceTime Thanksgiving. I'm going to cook me pecan pie. You go cook your delicious dressing. I'm going to be salivating and mad that I can't be there. But do we risk our loved ones and even gather for Thanksgiving? These are important questions of this time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, doing that, and on our end, we'll just be as soon as I can have some marketing materials to you, I will.
Yeah.
And I will also put that information on what qualifies a person. It may kind of be on there already, but I'll go and check and make sure. But definitely how to contact us is on there.
Excellent. And so Hamid, of course, will be our, a business or academic contact, and Janine is the official sponsor for the Toronet Club. So she is also great at marketing materials and that type of thing. So I think you two are going to work hand in hand wonderfully to help us get the marketing word out. And I think this is going to help us get a constant stream of enthusiastic students to keep this Toronet Club strong. So that's what I really want as a vision for this. That would be excellent.
And another question is, how often should we hold it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Janine and Hamid? What are your thoughts and suggestions on them?
So, typically students do show up once they're interested and once they have a feel for it. I think maybe twice a month would be good. I think that'd be a kind of like not a max, but I think that would be something to aim for.
Okay, sounds good. So maybe, yeah, we'll do it like that. You got that down, Dr. T?
Oh yes, and in my brain, because I always think about at least once a month. Like we academics, so once a month seems like it's just that nice balance, where you can, you're not having to rush and recruit people. But yeah, if you're able to get it routine enough to where you do it twice a month, and you have that 2 weeks in between to do planning, I mean, I think that could work as well. I don't know what the meeting requirements are for student organizations. I don't know how often they have to meet, and they keep minutes and that type of thing. But I've slept since then, and let that. I've gotten selective amnesia as it relates to all those rules because yeah. But anyway, yeah. I think you'll work out a plan that works best, and we'll go.
Yeah, and I'll be going back and forth with you on the language that needs to be used on the flyers. I know we can say something about marketing technology, but like how you want it to be worded and everything.
Yep, you got it. And we began building up a list with Toronet and different things like that. So they have their own student organization in Blackboard. But even beyond this, I want to go into the, my social media world, the McMillanite group. I want to share with everybody I can and colleagues. So ultimately, we'll just try to get that link and the application process out to as many people as we can.
Can somebody send me the logos for Toronet and anything else that I would use for marketing materials? Colors and stuff like that.
I have to see what we have. We've done different flyers. I don't think we have a consistent logo.
Right. And is it Luis that's right now our single member now, the president? Where is he at these days?
Luis, so he works during the mornings, usually Monday through Thursday. He's I spoke with him this morning. Yeah, he's tutoring. So last semester I think Brian was more so the driving force behind it. And it was very much just like code sessions. They just come in and they just kind of just kind of come in and code, learn new languages, things like that.
Yep.
Pretty simple. So we didn't have a format beyond that. So just like come in, do like a quick, not lecture, but a quick workshop, and then just spend time practicing skill.
Wonderful. Excellent. And I know you got a lot on your plate, so we can put him to work as well. Say, hey, president of Toronet, help recruit and get some of these flyers out to LeBeau and her team. And so share the load, I've learned as a leader, nobody can do it all, right?
Right.
Janine and Hamid, how do you guys prefer to be communicated with? What is easiest for you?
I think text is best for me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, just I wanted to get you guys' information so I can just have your information. So especially if we need any like advice or tips or anything else, we can ask you guys.
Oh, sure. And then
That
yeah,
may
I'll
be.
just put my number in the chat.
Oh, I can share your contact with them. I have both their cell phones. If I share
Yes,
your.
go ahead and do that too.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's see here. All right. They changed these iPhones so much, even how you answer a call has changed with this new update, and so I'm trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Here are Janine and Hamid on the way.
Yeah, we both just put in the chat, but go ahead and send it out because I
Okay,
can put my name on it.
sounds good. Yep. Oh, you also have her contact card in your text. Back up to the backup. Wonderful. All right. So, any other thoughts, questions? I have to connect here in 2 more minutes to talk to my
Okay.
PTech students, but I think this is another great productive meeting and the beginning of an excellent opportunity and partnership.
Yes.
So I'm
I
happy.
appreciate each and every one of you. And just so you know, Startup Weekend DFW, I have to plug that. Startup Weekend DFW is
Yes.
happening November 6th through 8th. No experience needed. Come with an idea, leave with a business. Very educational, fun. We are accepting people 15 years and up. So the grand prize this year is the Oculus Quest 2, hottest item. I'm absolutely in love with it. I just bought myself one as a birthday gift. So
Excellent. And
yeah.
somebody's been recruited as a virtual coach in the area of technology that I know. I see him in the mirror every morning.
I he was voluntold, so I really appreciate that.
I'm happy to do it. It's an excellent opportunity. It's always fun. I won't
Mhm.
pull up a physical chair like I did and desk last time, but I've been doing my virtual teaching these days, so I'm building a
Yeah.
brain that way.
hmm And if you guys want any information on that, you can just go to Startup Weekend DFW on Facebook or Instagram.
Uh,
So appreciate it.
Excellent. Okay. If hearts and
Okay.
minds are clear, and of course, Janine, and we have the most excellent Taylor to help support if y'all need to set up a Teams meeting. I don't have to attend all of them, with my schedule all over. If y'all meet and talk when I'm not present, go ahead and do your thing. But Taylor can help set up these Teams meetings and
Okay.
as needed. So, all right. Oh,
Thank you guys. Y'all
All right.
have a
Oh, you're
lovely rest of
welcome.
your day.
have a good day, and then
Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye.
good night.